So this is this. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Before the wall, after the wall. Before the wall, after the wall. So what you see behind me is Hitler's memorial. This is apparently the bunker where he apparently killed himself. And they've made a grand memorial out of it. Actually, they haven't. They've left it as a car park because apparently this is the exact spot that Hitler killed himself.
So, this is the family Holzapfel, wood apple. And they went with the Seilbahn over the Mauer. Seilbahn, which is Seilbahn? It's like where you can hang on and then just...
Flying fox, we call it.
Yeah, this is a flying fox. So this is the belt that that was invented by the family itself. They invented this belt, self-built. So here you see, we are here at this corner here, and in 1965, in July 1965, Heinz Woodapple, he was 34 years old, and he was production planner here in this building. He worked here, and he could bring his wife and his son into the building at this time. And here you can see what was inside at that time.
So this is the greatest escape through the wall, you're saying? One of
the most spectacular and you can say brave.
Yeah, right.
You must be very brave to do it, because
audacious.
This is the center of the DDR. This is the most highly controlled border part, actually. So what did they do?
This is where you the least expect it.
Yeah.
It's so overt, it's covert.
Yeah. So they went into the toilet, and there's written "toilet closed. Please use the at the end of the tray." And so they went inside and get out of the stuff. This was the stuff they had. How you call it? Fox?
Flying fox.
Flying fox. Here there's this little plant.
Yeah, right.
They had gloves and the black and the hammer with the iron rope and Schleichsocken. It's like sneaking socks. They put them over the shoes so they can walk and don't hear something.
Yeah, right. Cool.
So the
because it's probably all tiles in there.
From this corner, there was the pole where they put the flag, to put it there, and just on the other side. His brother and brother-in-law, they were waiting on the other side, on the west. And so at 9:45, they went onto the roof, and it started raining, and they were observed from the Russian soldiers also. And they were going. They saw them already. Yeah, they saw them already. They saw them, but they didn't do anything. And then so it took 2 hours to go all this way here. And then they were at the corner, and they threw the hammer on the other side. They put it there. They made a light sign that they can go a bit further to stretch the rope. Then they saw, oh, the rope is hitting the roof, so he has to lift it up that they can go over. And then the kid was the first running over, and you can see how steep it is. He must be very fast.
It's from this all happened from that corner.
Yeah, from that corner. Just
yeah, man, that must be very fast. So how would they break? They were just caught by their
yeah, you can see on the picture it looks like this. So the more far away they are from the wall,
the better.
They must have pulled it quite far
and you
away,
see there, like he's holding it. There
look at the smile on his face.
Yeah.
And then the mom.
So then the mom was on there.
But what's with him? Because
and they're still looking at him.
Yeah. You remember that he had to lift it up. They didn't remember. It took 1 hour, and he tried everything to do it by his own, because he could not lift it up and hang on at the same time. And he was standing there, and they didn't know what to do. I don't know why, but it took 1 hour for the woman. I would be a bit angry, actually. It's like, you cannot scream there. It's like, hey, you remember my problem we had just 1 minute ago? So he said, we have to lose the rope. And then, okay, you see at his face what he thought at that moment.
Oh my God.
It's like,
why did they not get
So the way was free, he was going over, and still they were observed. But they thought these must be nobody's that stupid tried to do from it. These must be agents try to sneak into the West. Let's just let them do.
Yeah.
So when he was just about to go over the wall, he lost his bag. And the bag was just falling down onto the death stripe here, just in front. But he was already on the other side.
So the bag was just
the Russians came down and they grabbed the bag and I saw,
oh,
these are no agents, and this guy's even working here. So there he's showing his socks, the sneaking socks. The first breakfast in the West.
Wow.
And he was...
why you little? He would have been going, why you little?
Why you little? And you see how the wall looked at this point. Oh, I think this is the west end.
No, isn't that the roof?
This is the east part.
Wouldn't that be that on the roof?
Here. Do you see the building is behind him?
Ah, yeah, cool.
And this is this part that you see here. So it's just about here.
So that went from this guy, flying fox guy, went from over there down to there. Cool story. This is a lookout tower from the inside the east, and then you had the outside tower. Right?
So in this tower, always 2 people had to stay there, and 8-hour shifts without a toilet. In the winter, it was freezing cold. They bring up the tons and put a candle under the ton, under the barrel tons, like, you know.
Yeah.
And so they sit on the ton just to get a warm.
What kind of advertising is that?
But they're very bad. It's not being stretched.
Yeah, you gotta stretch it, guys. What's a couple?
Between this house and there.
Gross. Covered in chewing gum. Yeah.
This gate was fenced in by the wall. As you can see here, the west wall was just in front of it. From the other side, we're watching now from the back side. The west wall was, in this case, like you see here, a 3-meter wide tank wall, so no tank can go through. And on the other side, where now the Adler Hotel is, there was the east wall. So you could not go through this wall during the whole 30 years of division. And that's why now this gate stays also for the unification of Germany.
Isn't this also where Michael Jackson moved his baby up?
Was it?
The Adler Hotel, most expensive hotel in Germany. Very famous since also Michael Jackson held out his baby when he represented his daughter to the world and nearly let it fall down.
Not only did Michael Jackson hold his baby at, I think, to that window there, and the Queen stayed here. And the hotel used to cost €15,000 a night. After the Queen stayed there, it now costs €25,000 a night. Internet, $7 extra. Okay, so the story continues. That bike rickshaw trip was pretty awesome. It was amazing to see the history of Berlin. I want to see more because there's so much involved. The Nazis and the Prussians and the Russians and the communists and battles and the building and so much going on. Anyway, we went home, got changed, or freshened up a little bit, and now we're heading out for dinner. And maybe to a bar. I'm buggered. I'm pushing on like a trooper because all I want to do is sleep right now. Jet lag has kicked in, but we're going to continue on. So go see some Berlin nightlife. Booyah. That way. Check this out. So these are street posters. So many street posters. It's become nearly a foot thick. Damn. Now these are all over Berlin. It's like this everywhere. It's amazing. Beer in Germany, €1.80. Water, €2.
Better choose beer.
Okay, so the reason why this bottle is on the floor and not in the bin is because you get 25 cents for a bottle, or 25 euro cents. So homeless people collect them and live off them. And so they're everywhere. Everywhere you go, you see bottles underneath bins. Pretty cool. Booyah! Signing off from Berlin. It's been 3 days we've been in Berlin. It's been amazing. The biggest surprise I've had, don't take this the wrong way, German people, but I'm completely surprised by how nice German people are. I didn't expect it. I thought you'd be very cold people, but no, not at all. Very warm, very friendly, very accommodating, and very interesting. So thank you. So that's 3 days in Berlin, and now we're heading to Bremen in the north. That will be another vlog. So I'm gonna mix these 3 days up into one, hopefully 10-minute vlog for you to enjoy and see some of the interesting quirks of Berlin. And I'll see you on the flip side. Booyah!